Hey Scorpio, it's the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby. I'm here for a week. I'm here for a week. I'm here for a read for the week of October 24th through the 30th. I want to be one of the first to say I hope happy birthday, Scorpios. This is our season. Just started on the 23rd and it runs through November 21st. Um, it's my birthday season as well. I'm a quadruple Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Uranus. I know it sounds funny. I also have two additional placements with two of the asteroids, and so there's like a lot of Scorpio running through me. But I love this season so much, and we just going into this, we have been having nothing but fantastic readings and energy coming at us. There will be some things that some of us have to get through. Everybody's on a different timeline, obviously. Nobody leads the same life, and obviously we all have different birth charts. If you don't know yours, hit me up. I do those. Everybody should know theirs because you all have different placements. There's different readings you can actually be reading that you might associate with more. That said, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And so if you have placements or heavy Scorpio placements anywhere within your chart, but specifically in those areas, then this reading is intended for you. Take all the energy as it resonates. Energies can flip-flop, reverse, masculine, feminine, all of that. So don't try to force anything, and just, enjoy what you hear me ramble on about. Some of it, may resonate, and if it does, then hold on to it. So I'm really excited because when I pre-shuffle all of the decks and get ready for the read, I listen to music, and I woke up this morning. I'm going to be honest with you. I did a couple reads for Scorpio for this read, and they weren't hitting. Like, I was scrambling. It was something, and I didn't know why, and I was really tired, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to bed. And I got frustrated. I was like, so I'm just gonna go to bed and I'll wake up and just try to do them in the morning because I have a bunch of stuff to do. And I woke up super early, super inspired, and so I've got my coffee. I've already done all my stuff, and first song of the day happened to be the new song by Blink 182, and they just announced having everybody on board with like Tom and everybody, and they're going on tour, and their tour is like stupid. Their tickets are like crazy. Like, I would love to go to one of their shows, but their new song Edging just came on, and I'd not heard it, and that was our song, and I was like, I'm into this, yes. And I know I don't look like the stereotypical punk, but I actually grew up with a very eclectic music taste, right? Everything. I listened to everything. And I was liking it, but then when I went and looked up the lyrics, I was like, oh, no freaking way. Even so much more punk than I thought that they were. So, and this is why. So Edging, Blink 182, I highly recommend, go and check it out. Go Google it, listen to it now. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Some of the lyrics, though: I ain't that cool, a little fucked in the head. They'll be hanging me quick when I'm back from the dead. Already, reference. Pay attention. Back from the dead. Okay, this is also right before, Halloween, Day of the Dead, all of that. Right. I'm a punk rock kid. I came from hell with a curse. Note, hell with a curse. Oh no, I leave broken hearts this way. Oh no, I leave the broken hearts this way. So, and this is interesting because they repeat this kind of throughout the song. Yeah, don't be fooled. I'm only letting you down. They pursue me on foot, but I hid in the crowd like a ghost. And then they repeat like a ghost. So noted, ghost. All very dark, spooky, I want to say kind of like esoteric-ish type of references. Very metaphysical. Then I know there's a special place in hell that my friends and I knew well. Sounds very culty to me. Oh no, I leave the broken hearts this way. What you say, wanna play. Okay, so I wrote in a little side note like energy vampires, and it was just like really funny because there's another deck that I use, and they have it in there for the Four of Wands, which is like talking about stability and setting up foundation and home. And it's like a group, like a foursome of vampires, like energy vampires. That's the, what is that? The Nightmare Before Christmas deck. So, then what you say? Nightmare, daydream, you can't save me. Another reference. Every day, it's a waste. Wanna play? So, immediately, like, and not once does it really, or that I saw, does it actually say edging or the word edging, but what it is to me in my mind, living on the edge of reality and this other metaphysical world. Very magical and witchcrafty to me, and I love it so much because obviously, you know, sitting here, card reader, hello. But I am into like all of that, you know, the occult, esoteric, witchcraft, magic. But it's my life set to music. I've always gotten my messages through music, and then, you know, cards are a tool. There's all sorts of divination. And as we go into our season, Scorpios, I feel like our senses are getting much, much stronger, and you're going to be getting all kinds of downloads, messages, just little hints from the universe. And follow those hunches. When you get those messages, follow your gut. Look it up. Look up the spiritual definition, spiritual meaning. Google it, you know. And you're going to be really surprised at some of the things that you find. Black widows, for instance. Yeah. And anyway, we're going to get into this. I'm already like 6 minutes just like talking. So here we go. Let's hurry up. Now, if I keep on getting the same thing, I'm just going to go with it. Because it's not bad. There may, like I said, we may have some things coming up that we just have to like go through, but it's stuff that we've already seen coming. It's like the culmination of having to deal with it. Having to finally face it, you know? Whatever it is. It's not like it's like a Band-Aid. Once you finally pull it off, yeah, it's going to burn for a second, but then it's over. What did I say? It's not a Scorpio read when we don't show up. Bottom of the deck, the Tower. This is just the energy going into it, right? Like this could have even been something that already happened in the past. You know it's there. It's like the resonating energy, you know, that's what it is. But what I love about the Tower, it's us, it's Scorpios. It's all about transformation, regrowth, rebirth. And what must, you know, something in order for it to like really be built on a sturdy foundation, it can't be built on top of a pre-existing foundation. That has to be completely demolished, you know, brought down, and then built back up again from the beginning, from the foundation. And so I just heard from the roots. So that's the energy that we have going into the week of October 24th through the 30th, just into this read, because we're going to shuffle this out, actually. All right, this is for Scorpio. That is so funny. We just show right up for our own read into the first part of the season, right out the gate. Thank you, spirits. So, nice. And this actually showed up right after a Tower card in one of the other reads, so this is right on point. Temperance. So this is also, like, we're doing past, present, future, but it can also be present focused future. So we'll just see how the cards play out. Temperance is, it's the angel of the deck, right? And this is all about balancing your hopes and desires, goals and passions. So basically, good stuff's coming in, right? But too much of a good thing leads to imbalance. And in order for you to be able to thoroughly enjoy, you know, all of the abundance that's coming to us, we have to be able to temper that, right? And that's what it is, temperance. You can see here, it's like a couple and they're celebrating, but the guy is like watching over her, like a good man should. Also, that woman should be able to control herself, but also sometimes we should just let loose. This is our period of celebration, Scorpios. It's nice to have somebody around you that cares, though. Scorpio, please. October 24th through 30th. Present or focus. Thank you. Wow, that flipped and flipped. Nice. 7 of Pentacles. Planting a seed. Man, this is falling so in line with another, with one of the other readings. But it's, again, all good. All good. Let's see. So the 7 of Pentacles, it's a woman. She's picking apples off of the tree. This is all about planting seeds and harvesting its growth, like waiting on it for it to mature and to grow. And it's just all the time and energy that you put into a job, a project, a person, whatever it is. But it's usually, because it's pentacles, it means abundance, coins, money, finances. And it can also, sometimes, be in relationships as well. But that's usually like 2 people working together on something. Yes. And this is harvest season. I feel apples are significant to some of you. Future, please. Scorpio. So we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, that's us. Like, that's, we're going to be on top of our game. Queen of Cups. Now, in this depiction, she kind of looks distraught, and that's because the Queen of Cups, we get so emotional, and when we're waiting and waiting and waiting, sometimes it's like, oh, when's it ever gonna happen? It's here. Like, whether you know it or not, we're embracing that Queen of Cups energy. And if you're like a guy listening to this as a Scorpio water sign, this is your feminine side. Embrace it, right? This is beautiful. Okay. We're going to clarify too. So also beautiful. So underneath the deck, we've got the moon. Now the moon can mean secrets, some hidden secrets. There may be some information coming out or that needs to come out, right? If it was in reverse, they would be coming out for sure. But this moon is very scorpionic, also a lot of Pisces energy, but it's all water, right? And this is just talking about, we have a full moon coming up on the 25th. So there's that too. I think that there's going to be some secrets revealed, or the situation can be revolving around it. Now let's clarify. Very cool. All right, this is for Scorpio, the 24th through the 30th. Collective reading. Edging. Oh, so yeah, a lot of like mystical energy. I'm feeling mystical vibes surrounding the 25th. Very witchy. Wonder, planetary wise, I thought there's something happening on the 28th. I'm gonna have to check the charts to see if there's anything on the 25th. If any of you astrologers out there know specifically the 25th. 28th, I think, is like Jupiter. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got King of Cups. There could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces coming in. This is just the energy going into it. Or you could be embracing this energy. I mean, that's, King and Queen right there. So you might be your divine match, divine partner, if you don't have anybody, might be kind of swimming around you. Clarify Temperance, please. Thank you. Beautiful. The Empress. So this is, definitely you're empowering, you're coming into your power. This is very luxurious. It's Libra, Taurus energy. But yeah, it's about luxury, about abundance, creating things. She's sometimes depicted as pregnant, so there could be pregnancy involved. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Also temper that in case. But it's the queen of all queens, and this is, I feel like this is the present, honestly. And I told you, I feel like it's just this abundance where we're getting ready for our big glow up, our step up, right? Another ascension, and this is a big one. All right, let's clarify the 7 of Pentacles, please. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles, please. Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles, and this time it came in reverse, which means, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm getting kind of like goosebumps. Forever, forever, the Knight of Pentacles has been coming through, and the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, moving card in the deck, right? But it's abundant. Brings with him a very abundant coin. That Ace of Pentacles from the very beginning of the tarot deck, this is what this sucker's holding, and he's just taking his time to bring it to the Empress. Right there. And so, it's in reverse, which means he wants to finally give it to her. Like, this is what's happening right now, right? I think it's going to go down this week. Some type of pentacle will be given to you. You know, you've got something coming in, some kind of abundance. And it's been, whether you know it or not, like, this has been in the works for a very long time. I just heard ancestral. So this even could be something that's like on the back end in the 5D from your ancestors, from your, you know, like lineage and that kind of stuff. Like, you've got spirits working on your behalf. Future, please clarify the Queen of Cups. Please. Ooh. Oh my God. Fame and fortune for this Queen of Cups. Like I said, this is just incredible. So the star card is the sign of it's Aquarius, Aquarian energy. But this is about, you know, center stage, attention, fame, dreams, hopes, wishes, everything that you've ever wished for, right? Wishing on a star. That's what this is. And it's clarifying the Queen of Cups, which is our feminine, watery, wishful, maternal, loving, loyal energy that we Scorpios are all about, right? I feel like it's those qualities within us that are bringing out the star, we're the shining star because of this. Empress, star, you know, being given finally this gift from a Knight of Pentacles. Hold on. This is so funny. So, underneath the deck clarifying the moon is Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, this is hilarious. The Four of Cups is that we hear sirens right now. Scorpio, what's happening? There's a shift in the matrix. So, if anything crazy or just abrupt just happened to you, comment below, please. What's funny about this? Yeah, scratch the record as I kind of laugh and tell you about, but what's below the deck? Okay, so now this makes total sense. We have a lot of great stuff happening above the surface, right? Below the surface, what we're talking about is you've got some secrets that are still coming out and you're over it. You don't want to deal with it anymore. You're done with that energy, right? You know that they're there. You're fully freaking aware that they're there. But do you want to deal with them? Not really. However, what these secrets actually hide are good things, because this is the Four of Cups. What people don't understand about the Four of Cups is it's like this guy that's sitting there and he or she is looking at these three cups and they're full, right? Cups are emotions, they're feelings, and you know, maybe you've had so many emotions, because all emotions don't necessarily need to be good. You know, like you've been through the ringer with emotions. You've been through it so much celebrating, so much, you know, too much of anything can sometimes be a bad thing too, right? What you don't see is this other cup. There's one more cup. And this could be the cup that like makes everything good. These could be toxic feelings and emotions down here, right? And you're just done. You know, but this could be that one cup of love that changes everything. And that is what is coming through. That's the secret. And as soon as you take that, balance it out, transform, man, Got a lot of good stuff coming in, Scorpio. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. So now we're at, Jesus, 20 minutes already. Okay, I swear I'm going to try to make these as fast as possible. This is our birthday. I don't even care. I just did, so just so you know, I just did a big, it's like a 45-minute read, but it was to celebrate, number one, the Cannastrologer's 100th video, but also number two, to celebrate Scorpio season, the entire season. This is just for the week of the 24th through the 30th. And we have a lot going on just this first week. Holy cow. You know, some of you may honestly feel over it when it comes to this star situation that's coming in. There may be somebody that's an actual star to you, right? They may be coming in and you may be feeling like, I'm over it. That also might be, I just heard plot twist. Take it as it resonates. This is crazy. So this was also bottom of the deck for one of the last reads as well. It's not a surprise that it just popped up. Some of you may be turning 40. Some of you may be 40 now. It's called the Underworld. Hand over your known. A shift is near. Take a leap. Your journey is clear. Didn't I say shift earlier? There was a shift in the Matrix or whatever. Absolutely. So I feel like there's a big shift, a big plot twist that's about to happen, and just your journey's clear. You know, once you take that jump, go with it. Follow your gut, because it's going to lead to some pretty magical things. Top of the deck. Oh, beautiful. Healer. Number 22. I also love that number. Listen as the medicine bleeds through her teeth, a river of mercy blessed by mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. So this is talking about, I'm not even going to read the definition because I know this card. This is talking about the healer reaching out to a healer, a medicine woman, but also like a reader, like a psychic, anybody in the metaphysical. It could be your local homeopathic, person at one of the, local markets or something like that, that deals with like herbs and, tinctures and things like that. Like healers can be anybody that helps put you on a more aligned path with your spiritual, physical, mental selves, right? But this is talking about medicine bleeds through her teeth. She's able to give you education on medicine, such as things like cannabis, being, plant medicine, that type of stuff. And river of mercy blessed by mother, the, mother goddess, seen only by those who hold her mirror. And that talks about, as above, so below, as within, so without. It's talking about being a mirror into each other's souls, right? You see in other people what you want to see, or what is within yourself. I can't even talk. What you want to see within yourself, right? So there's that. And it helps people heal. You may be a healer to others and you just don't even know it. Or some of you know it and you're expanding on it. And I think this entire season is like a culmination point for this. I love this so much for you guys. Okay, this is for the Scorpio collective. Also look up the number 22. It could be significant for you. Scorpio collective, please. October 24th through the 30th. Okay. Love it. Number 4, prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. So yes, if you are starting something right now, Scorpio, doesn't have to be magic, but it or anything involved in it, but it's magic to you. It's a creation. It's what you're doing. It's what you're putting in your energy to, right? We've got prosperity coming in for us. Also, it's our season, right? Oh. Okay, what is our Witch's Kitchen? I love these cards because whatever herb or tool that comes up, you can incorporate it into your world some way, somehow. And it brings a lot of luck. So, we've got top of the deck. We've got blackberry, invasive. We'll read into that, but I am reading bottom of the deck too. We've got abundance, bay leaves. So, again, we've got abundance coming in. We already know that. But invasive, and that I think this heeds is like a warning for some of us. And so I want to find my left ear just started ringing. Time to break free, boundaries in place, intruder, stalker, get out of my face. Thorny, sharp branches and berries of black protect from invasion to prevent attack. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be there, it is done. Okay, so blackberry. Somebody is desperate to be part of your life and could be pushing your buttons right now. Their invasive presence and blatant disrespect of your boundaries is making you feel uncomfortable. Neighbor disputes could also be an issue for you as boundary lines are crossed, or you may be fighting for personal space at work. Time to break away and free yourself from the entrapment and attachment of others and heal from anything that is causing you unease. If you permit, I shall protect you from unwanted invasion with my thorny branches. Plant me in your garden to prevent energy vampires from crossing your threshold, and if my thorns draw the perpetrator's blood, as dark and juicy as my berries, then you can be sure that justice is served. So, some of you need to go and plant blackberries right now. I think that would be recommended. But recommended recipe, jam. Used for in cakes, preserves, jellies. So also maybe now's the time to make some, this is the perfect time to make preserves. Everybody harvests the berries at the end of the season and uses them for, the winter time, right? And the ancient Greeks used the blackberry to treat gout and also made blackberry tea to soothe sore throats and cure colds. So also potentially look into that. Blackberries have tons of antioxidants in them and they're super healthy. So I also feel like, this is something that will help you build up your immunity. Black elderberry is also really good for that as well. But again, you've got abundance coming in. It's on the bottom of the deck. I always kind of peek at that. But blackberry, make sure you incorporate that into maybe your diet over the next, week or month, just fun facts to remember. All right, now we've got one last card, and this is, I could have stopped this here. We're already at 28 minutes, but this is going to take just a minute. It's the icing, or the cherry on the cake, right? The icing on the cake for our birthdays. This is the crystal message card. I just heard good. Okay. Love it. Pure to sight. It means determination. Let's see if we can get a good picture there, or a good view. So it's really pretty. Pure to sight, Peter sight helps remove stagnant energies, habits, and patterns from your life and encourages you to take action towards your dreams. It gives you the determination to follow and stay on your path by releasing hesitation, uncertainty, and self-doubt. Affirmation. I am determined to stay on my path. I will let nothing deter me from reaching my goal. I just heard multiple messages in this. Scorpios, you have had some energy vampires in your presence. And I feel like this is getting away from that energetic energy. You already know and have planted the seeds towards your path, towards your stardom. You know exactly what you have to, say no to and step away from, because you know the energy that you're going into. It was really interesting that I even mentioned energy vampires during the edging song with the Blink 182 by Blink 182, because it talked about energy vampires and an invasive presence in your energy right now. And then this also talks about determination and staying on the path to keep that type of energy out of your world. And so definitely look into Petersite, Pietersite. That's a good stone to maybe, bring into your world. Also go out and maybe, get some blackberries, make some blackberry jam, blackberry pie, put blackberries on your birthday cake, whatever it may be, Scorpio. All right, well, thank you again for joining me for another fantastic read for our world. If you like what you saw, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also comment below. Tell me when your birthdays are. Happy birthday to all of you. Mine's on the 27th. If you'd like to book a reading, also I have all of that information, descriptions on the decks all below. And as you know, it's Together We Grow. So I look forward to seeing you again next week. It'll probably be a lot shorter. Maybe not. We'll see. It's still our birthday month. That said, I hope you guys enjoy the week, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace.